The key to understanding trigonometric cofunction identities is to understand that cofunctions of complementary angles are equal. Recall that complementary angles are two angles that total to 90 degrees. Let's take a look at our first identity. So for example, if we have the sine of angle A and the cosine of angle B, and angle A plus angle B equal 90 degrees, then we can say that the sine of A equals the cosine of B. And that's what the first identity is telling us to the left, that the sine of 90 degrees minus theta equals the cosine of theta. Notice that those are complementary angles, because if we have an angle theta and an angle 90 degrees minus theta, they total to 90 degrees. And we can also say that its inverse is true. The cosine of 90 degrees minus theta equals the sine of theta. Let's take a look at the next identity. If we have the tangent of angle A or the cotangent of angle B, that should be in T, and angle A plus angle B equal 90 degrees, then we can say that the tangent of A equals the cotangent of B. And that's what our next identity is telling us. The tangent of 90 degrees minus theta equals the cotangent of theta. Again, those two angles add to 90 degrees. Its inverse is also true. The cotangent of 90 degrees minus theta equals the tangent of theta. And finally, let's look at our last identity. If we evaluate the secant of angle A and the cosecant of angle B, and angle A plus angle B equal 90 degrees, then the secant of A equals the cosecant of B. And that's what our last identity is telling us, that the secant of 90 degrees minus theta equals the cosecant of theta. They're complementary angles because 90 degrees minus theta plus theta equals 90 degrees. And its inverse is also true. The cosecant of 90 degrees minus theta equals the secant of theta. Let's plug in a number and see how this looks. If we assume the angle equals 30 degrees, and we look at our first identity at the top here, and we plug that 30 degrees in for theta, then we have the sine of 90 degrees minus 30 degrees is 60 degrees. And the sine of 60 degrees equals the square root of 3 over 2. The next part of the identity is it equals the cosine of theta. So since theta equals 30 degrees, and the cosine of 30 degrees is also equal to the square root of 3 over 2, the identity holds true.